Do you have a boutique and are you wondering how the heck do you save money? How do you take what you've made and keep it in the bank? And how the heck are you paying off all that debt that you accrued making investments to even start your business? Okay, stay tuned. I'm gonna teach you my revolutionary trick called the Rule of Threes, which is going to save you and your boutique business. If you like where this video is headed and you're feeling my vibe, I would love for you to just hit that subscribe button below. It's that big red one. And make sure you also hit the bell to get notifications. I come out with new videos every Tuesday to help you start, grow, and scale your boutique business. If we haven't met yet, hello, I'm Emily Benson. I'm a business consultant and mindset coach for aspiring and established boutique owners just like you. I worked in corporate retail for many years as a merchant for companies like Abercrombie & Fitch, Henry Bendel, and Club Monaco. I then went on to start my own boutique called The Fashion Truck right here in Boston, Massachusetts. And now I'm a consultant. I've been doing this for the past 5 years. I'm excited to help you because here's the deal. Boutiques are where it's at right now. I wanna make sure that you're making the most money you possibly can. I've seen boutiques go from $500 a month all the way to $300,000, $500,000 a month, and there is opportunity for you. So stay here. I'm teaching you all my tips and tricks, and this is a big one. Okay, so let's start back at the beginning when you bought your merchandise. Yes, we have to go all the way back there. When you bought your inventory, I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm like counting on the fact that you are marking your items up times 3 at least. Now, there's other boutique gurus and influencers and YouTube stars out there who don't talk about this, and they need to be. And if they are talking about it, they learned it from me. I've been talking about this for years, and when I jumped into the boutique scene, I was shocked and appalled that people were only marking their items up times 2 plus 2 and add $2. Even 2.5, you guys, you are cutting it close. And let me tell you, you're not going on any trips to Disney anytime soon going at 2.5 times markup. Okay, here's the deal. We've got to get clear on this number one most important thing is that your merchandise goes from a wholesale price times by 3 to get to the retail. This is how you are actually gonna make money and keep it in your bank account. I'm gonna teach you that right now. Okay, maybe you don't like charging 3, you feel nervous, you're like, I don't know. Comment below, tell me where that resistance is coming from, why you're nervous. Remind me again why you don't believe you can charge 3x markup on your merchandise. And let's start a conversation down in the comments. Now, the rule of threes is really, really easy. You're just going to take your profit after, again, all your merchandise is marked up by 3, you're selling it at full price as much as possible. The money's in your bank account. You're gonna do this activity 1 time a week to 1 time a day, depending on when you get paid. I would not wait until the end of the month. You've gotta stay on top of your money. If you don't stay on top of your money and your cash, you will go out of business. I've seen it happen, seen people be in crazy debt, all because they didn't manage their cash. When those payments hit your bank account, I want you to go to your bank account and I want you to take that total revenue and divide it by 3. I'm gonna work with a really easy number of $3,000. Now, let's say on Tuesday you log into your bank account, you have $3,000 of payments from your weekend sales. Here's what you're gonna do with it. First and foremost, you wanna make sure sales tax is taken out of the way. That's a big piece that a lot of people forget about. Sales tax can be managed through your website, but you've got to understand that that money is still going to dump into your bank account. So you definitely want one bank account just for sales tax. Check by your state how often you're paying tax for sales taxes. Generally it's monthly, but I don't know your state situation, so you've got to look that up in your particular state. The sales tax is out. Now you're going to start to divide it by 3s. You're going to take 1/3 of your revenue. So in the case of $3,000, let's just pretend that sales tax was already out of it, okay? So it was like $3,300, whatever. we're at $3,000. A third of it is going to go back into inventory. So that's $1,000. You don't get to spend all $3,000 that you made on more inventory. Okay? That's gonna get you in trouble, and I'm gonna tell you that right now out the gate. $1,000 goes back to inventory. Then you're gonna take another $1,000 or another third of your total sales revenue, and you're gonna put that towards expenses. So expenses are anything that is like, I hate to call it a fixed cost because it's not fixed, but it's things that don't vary much month to month. That's the way I like to think about it. Again, ping, I'm not an accountant, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just trying to break this down really easily for you. So you're going to make sure that that extra third can pay your expenses. So that is things like website maintenance fees, employees, payroll, that's easily on there. Any kind of subscriptions or a rent or gas or electricity, like anything you're paying to run your business, shipping, all that stuff is considered an expense, okay? We take that separately from the money that we pay for inventory. Those are two different numbers, and I wanna make sure you're always tracking those things differently because they're in the accounting side, the financial accounting side of your business at the end of the year or the end of the quarter, you're not going to look at them the same way. So on a daily and weekly and monthly basis, I also don't want you to look at them the same way. In this example, that $1,000 is going towards expenses. The other third of this is going to pay your taxes. So your income taxes, we already talked about sales tax, now we're talking about income tax. You wanna have a separate account for that. And then whatever else is left, you want to be able to have as your profit, as your savings, as your debt repayment, as your loan repayment. When you start to look at your numbers in this way, in the rule of thirds, this is where you're gonna start to really see your accounts grow. So you're gonna see that you have enough inventory all the time. You're gonna see that you're paying your expenses, you're paying your bills, and you're not freaking out about paying your bills at the end of the month. And you're gonna have money in your savings, in your profit account, in your tax account, so that you, come April, come quarterly tax time, you're not freaking out about your taxes. And within that mix, whatever's left over in expenses, whatever left over from that taxes bucket, that other 2/3 of your money, that goes to savings, that goes to paying yourself, that goes to other things to help you grow your business or to pay yourself. This method might seem a little overwhelming, a little simplified, and also kind of laborious, but to be honest with you, this rule of thirds way of dealing with your financial accounting in your boutique business has helped so many of my clients simplify the process of making sure that they have enough for inventory, that they're not overspending, that they're saving for taxes, they're covering all their buckets in a really, really easy way. If this is a little bit confusing to you, I wanna offer up a really, really inexpensive product that I created. It's a template where you type in your numbers and it spits out all of this for you. It's super cheap over on my website. It's just a really nice PDF download. You can literally get it within minutes of paying for it and you're good to go. It calculates all these numbers for you. It's basically a rule of thirds calculator. If you love this video, you felt like it's helpful for you, I would love for you to just click that subscribe button, that big red one right below, like this video, comment and start a conversation. Welcome to Boutique Land. I'm happy to be here along for this journey with you. And guess what? Here's to making lots of friends and making lots of money.